You are looking at an animation of the most distant galaxy ever discovered, z11. The plus marker indicates where z11 was 13.4 billion years ago when the light we see today was emitted. The scale above shows the age of the universe from the Big Bang to the present. When the universe was 400 million years old, z11 emitted light that was destined to reach the Hubble Space Telescope in the year 2016. The distance scale showing how far z11 was from Earth at the corresponding age of the universe. When the universe was only 0.4 billion years old, the distance marker would have been indicating about 0.388 billion light years. The light will propagate in accordance with Einstein's special theory of relativity. This means that the velocity of the light does not take on the additional velocity of the emitting source. Notice how quickly the light passes the Earth. How could we see the light that was emitted 400 million years after the Big Bang if it passed the Earth over 13 billion years ago? Let's assume that the velocity of light is dependent on the velocity of the emitting source. Keep in mind that this goes against Einstein's special theory of relativity, most physicists, and physics professors around the world. The light moving to the left will travel at z11's velocity, plus the normal speed of light. The light moving to the right will move at the normal speed of light, minus z11's velocity. Notice how slowly the light is approaching Earth. z11 is receding from Earth at 0.971 c. The light approaching Earth is therefore 1 c minus 0.971 c, which is 0.029 c. At that rate, it will require the light emitted from z11 13.4 billion years to travel the 388 million light years to Earth. Dependent light speed answers this problem in a straightforward logical manner, without the need for space expansion to provide a correction force. Why are we so reluctant to accept the obvious? The null result of the Michelson-Morley experiment that was conducted in 1887 was an obvious indication that the velocity of light is dependent on the velocity of the emitting source. Michelson and Morley were so reluctant to accept the obvious that they went to their graves thinking their experiment was a failure. The Michelson-Morley experiment could have been the experiment that proved light does not require a medium to propagate. It also proved that its velocity is dependent on the velocity of the source that emitted the light. In conclusion, the velocity of light is dependent on the velocity of the emitting source.